known. I mean, I have already said about it, how it is done. And then otherwise, if you see anywhere, students are allowed to form the groups, unions, and different platforms have. But unfortunately, in case of Kashmiris, if they try to come together on any platform, in any name, the agencies see this kind of coming together as a community. I mean, to actually to have a supporting structure for themselves. They always see this thing in suspicion kind of thing, and they always, I mean, whenever they happens, they start probing in such a way. I mean, they start harassing them in such a way that as if whenever they come together, they are hatching a conspiracy kind of thing. So it has really virtually become very difficult for them, for the students from Kashmir, to come together to form a kind of union where they can actually, take up the issues concerning their day-to-day life, concerning their academic life, concerning other. So it has become really difficult for them. Otherwise, society helps people come together. Here it is, they want them to be, dispersed. They don't want them to come together. They want them to disperse. This has become, so this also creates problems, because they create such kind of fear among the students. They really, it becomes difficult for them to sit together to discuss normal things. So it is a systematic. So I think, now some students, when they gather courage and they come, they start something, then institutions are used in such a way, the authorities are used in such a way, they also discourage them to do all this thing. The responsibilities of the government of Kashmir, they never see that responsibility. Like, for example, if you have a resident commissioner in Delhi, there are MPs and MPs from different parties in Delhi from Kashmir also. But they never. Sometimes they do lip service if there is some case which is highlighted. But practically they do nothing to actually look into these problems of the students, and practically they do nothing to actually facilitate their stay and to their peaceful and this stay in Delhi or anywhere else. So is the government at large. If you see wherever the students are there, they don't. So they don't actually shoulder their responsibility. So and there are, like for example, now students themselves, when they come together to solve this problem, I said that they are looked at in suspicion kind of thing. So it becomes really difficult for them to sort of come together and resolve these problems. And the government doesn't take that responsibility. So how should we take initiative? Take any initiative, you need to come together. When that is not allowed, it won't happen. Government does the lip service, that they don't take this. So it is in limbo kind of thing. Yes.
There's different trajectories.
Yeah.
What do you think? What is the current situation?
See, I always tell, Kashmir issue is a reality. If you see, very recently, Umar Abdullah has also said in the assembly, though when he says it, he has different motives behind it. Kashmir issue is a reality. It is an international issue. no matter whatever people say, inside the parliament, outside the parliament, I mean, if you talk to them, they will also recognize that, acknowledge that this is a reality we have to face. Now this issue, this problem, see, for us it is an issue. What issue for us, the Kashmiri issue is that our land is occupied. We are under occupation. We have to come out of this occupation. But there is an issue which India, and this issue was taken to the, it was internationalized by India itself. India herself. India has taken it to the United Nations. India has signed all the resolutions which were passed by the United Nations Security Council. There is, United Nations Military Observers Groups offices exist there in India. We have an office in Delhi. You have offices in different parts of Kashmir. So we have all these things. The line of control, which you say, which it is not a line of control. It's it is a different kind of name, but it's basically a ceasefire line. When there was a war on, it's a ceasefire line. It's not. So it's not a. It is not sort of a border or something. So for us, this is there. I always see that it is not only in the interest of people of Kashmir to resolve this issue. It is in the interest of people of the subcontinent, people of India, people of Pakistan, that this issue is resolved. You see the kind of money you are spending there, and in the name of security, in different names. The budget, defense budget goes up every year, and that also you have the one play is that Pakistan is this. Tell me any issue, you have tension in this whole region between India and Pakistan. What is the reason of that? You see, if you look all into the issues, there's only one issue, which is that Sar Creek, which is maritime boundary. That is one issue. That is one issue which is outside Kashmir. If you see other issues, all other issues are related to Kashmir. Where is this? You talk about Siachen. Where is Siachen? Siachen is in part of Kashmir. You talk about different other issues. The water issue which is coming up. Which water is that? You're talking about the Kashmir issue. Kashmir waters, which belongs to people of Kashmir. So you have all these issues between India and Pakistan. They are related to Kashmir. So that animosity between India and Pakistan is because of that this Kashmir issue, Kashmir problem remaining unresolved. If it is resolved, this problem will be over. You will have a peaceful atmosphere in the region. The people will develop. What kind of, you're talking about developments, and you see people are dying here because of food scarcity, and you are maintaining the nuclear weapons. People are dying because for the basic needs. You have other problems. People, here, people, Naxalite groups and other things. What are their demands? They are demanding they're not demanding it in a different country. They are not demanding a different country. They want change in the system. They want their land rights. They want their basic needs, minimum guaranteed salary, this minimum wage rights, and the displacement is on. So what kind of this? They have to take up the guns for the basic reason. People here are, so desperate that they have to take up the gun because the government pushes them to that. So you can divert that money which you are spending to actually fulfill the basic needs of people of your own country instead of. So India has to come out of this colonial kind of mindset. And actually, if this problem is resolved, then a lot of problems will get resolved in this region. The region will prosper. It is not only good for the people of Kashmir, it will be good for the people of the whole region. That's what I would say.